We are here today to discuss what can be done to improve education. Here is our guest, Miss Q.
Hi, Larry. To begin with, I think we simply need to get the message out about authentic assessment.
What makes you think that authentic assessment is the way to go?
I do think it makes sense, but there are a few things that I would like to mention to back up my claim that America needs authentic assessment.
Such as?
First of all, my experience has led me to believe that we need to use real-life work to teach students.
Just experience. What else?
The latest opinion polls indicate that America is tired of what is not working at traditional schools and they want something different.
That doesn't mean that authentic assessment is the way to go. What else do you have? Is there any hard data that would lead a reasonable person to adopt that?
Well, since I can see Canada from my backyard in South Dakota, I think I have my finger on the pulse of the world and they want authentic assessment, too.
That is hardly hard evidence.
Let me see, I had it here on my hand, yes. There are over 10 million published research articles that demonstrate a clear correlation between authentic assessment and higher job performance.
What about test scores? That is real data.
Actually it's not. Test scores are pretend data compiled to convince mindless bureaucrats that something is correct.
But isn't that what school is about? You learn something and then you are tested on it.
Actually, Larry, there are many ways that students can show that they have learned something.
Such as?
They could write a narrative or an editorial, create a chart or graph or scale model, make a video or a blog. They could run for office, or do community service.
Wow.
They could do a newscast or create a website. They could adopt a highway or recycle aluminum cans. They could do 100 things that prepare them for life and responsible citizenship. They could complete an internship. They could get a job. They could translate the Hammurabi from its original Sanskrit into Vulcan or write a constitution for the Galactic Republic under Chancellor Valorum in Episode 1 of Star Wars. They could use Monty Python to explain particle physics. They could create an animated public service announcement using a moose to convince teens not to speed. The possibilities are endless, Larry.
Well. Thank you, Angela Quirm. Ladies and gentlemen. Our next guest, Education Secretary Arne Duncan, has some thoughts on education reform.